Hello and welcome to today's episode of Manna in the Morning. I'm Adele Tiart, and today I want to share about faith and works and the balance between the two. In Romans 3 verse 27 it says, "Where then is there room for boasting? Do our works bring God's acceptance? Not at all. It was not our works of keeping the law, but our faith in His finished work that makes us right with God." Romans 4 verse 5 says, "But no one earns God's righteousness. It can only be transferred when we no longer rely on our own works, but believe in the one who powerfully declares the ungodly to be righteous in His eyes. It is faith that transfers God's righteousness into your account." Hebrews 4 verse 10 says, "As we enter into God's faith-rest life, we cease from our own works, just as God celebrates His finished works and rests in them." But then James chapter 2 verse 14 to 24 says the following, "My dear brothers and sisters, what good is it if someone claims to have faith but demonstrates no good works to prove it? How could this kind of faith save anyone? For example, if a brother or sister in the faith is poorly clothed and hungry, and you leave them saying, 'Goodbye, I hope you stay warm and have plenty to eat,' but you don't provide them with a coat or even a cup of soup, what good is your faith? So then faith that doesn't involve action is phony." But someone might object and say, "One person has faith and another person has works. Go ahead then and prove to me that you have faith without works, and I will show you faith by my works as proof that I believe. You can believe all you want that there is one true God. That's wonderful. But even the demons know this and tremble with fear before Him. Yet they're unchanged. They remain demons. O feeble sons of Adam, do you need further evidence that faith divorced from good works is phony? Wasn't our ancestor Abraham found righteous before God because of his works when he offered his son Isaac on the altar? Can't you see how his action cooperated with his faith, and by his action faith found its full expression? So in this way the scripture was fulfilled. Because Abraham believed God, his faith was exchanged for God's righteousness. So he became known as the lover of God. So now it's clear that a person is seen as righteous in God's eyes, not merely by faith alone, but by his works." So at surface level, these kind of scriptures seem to contradict each other. The one saying we're not saved by works, and the other one saying that we're not saved merely by faith alone, but by our works. And I just want to remind you today that while actions and works that's generated out of yourself can never save you, unless your faith results in action, you don't have any faith at all. So what actions do you need to take to put expression to what you believe in your heart? Whatever your situation is, whatever the thing is that you stand in faith for. Because if you're on a journey with God, you are standing in faith for something right now. There is never a moment when we have everything sorted out. I wish there was. But there isn't. You're either coming out of something that you're standing in faith for or going into the next thing that you're standing in faith for. But you are standing in faith for something. What actions can you take to give expression to the faith that you have for the outcome that you're expecting? If you're willing to share, let us know in the comments. And otherwise, I hope that this just gives you a little bit of something to ponder over the next few days. God bless you until next time. Bye-bye. Oh, and one last thing. Please like and share this video so others can be blessed as well. And if you're on YouTube, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to make sure you get notifications when I post a new video. See you soon. Bye.